Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Fishing for Bass TV. Got another video for you today. Got an unboxing from Bass Pro. Got some gift cards for Christmas. And so we went on a couple different trips to Bass Pro, picked up a few things that I think you're going to like. And I'm going to show them to you tonight, right after the intro. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Fishing for Bass TV. Hey, do me a favor. Go check out YoloTech.com and check out the YoloTech Power Stick 53. Also, the Juice Bank. I've done away with GoPro batteries. I do not have to change batteries 48 times while I'm on the water. I do not have to do that anymore because of YoloTech. And if you use code Fishing for Bass TV at checkout, you'll get some instant savings, and that would directly help the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. They have a bunch of cool products. They have all kinds of lights and power banks and the Power Stick 53. They have a ton of stuff. Go check them out, guys. And again, I would greatly appreciate that. Use code Fishing for Bass TV at checkout. So guys, go check out monsterbass.com. The platinum box that I give away every single month, you can find those there. They have all different types of boxes that will fit your fishing needs. Go check it out, monsterbass.com. At checkout, use the code FISHING, the number 4, BASS20 to save 20% on your entire order. So it's not just the box that you can save 20% on. You can save 20% on the entire order using code FISHING, the number 4, BASS20 for anything in the shop. And so go check out monsterbass.com. And again, that will directly help this channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get to the unboxing. Welcome back. So, again, like I told you, we went to Bass Pro, had a couple gift cards as gifts for a Christmas present, and I picked up some cool stuff over a couple different trips. And so, hey, we'll go ahead and crack off into what I got here. And first up is the 6th Sense Divine Umbrella Rig. This is a 6.5 wire, and it's in the 4K shad. This is an Alabama rig, a rig, whatever you want to call it. And here in the state of Texas, you can use 5 hooks. So a lot of these have 5 wires on them. Well, they all have 5 wires on them, but I can put 5 hooks on it. You know what I'm saying. So I have not used the 6th Sense A-Rig yet. I've used the Umbrella. I've used a Bass Assets. And, man, the glare is real bad in here on this plastic. The Bass Assets and Hog Farmers, I believe. But I'm super stoked to try this out. And, you know I love 6th Sense and a lot of their baits and soft plastics, hard baits. They make quality stuff. So that's bait number 1, the A-Rig from 6th Sense Fishing. And bait number 2. This is a bait I have not thrown yet. And I'm going to experiment with this bait. And, I can use it a couple different ways, but it's the Gary Yamamoto double tail hula grub, I think is what it's called. And this is in the green pumpkin red flake, I believe. So I'm going to open this up so you can actually see it. And it's sad seeing these bags because they're doing away with this style of bag. They rebranded everything when they sold the company. So you're seeing fewer and fewer of those actual Gary Yamamoto bags, the iconic ones, the old school ones. So this is the double tail hula grub, and it's an interesting bait, man. It's got that crazy looking hula stuff on top, and then you got the crawls on the bottom. And trying to figure out a best way for you to see this bait. But you can use this as a jig trailer. I don't know how. That's what I want to experiment with it. Is if I put this on a jig up here where the skirt's at, I wonder if it makes it more full or if it gets in the way. But they do make these with just the hula tail grub. It's not the hula tail. The double tail grub without the hula on top. And they didn't have any, so I picked this up. And so we're going to check this out. It's a very interesting bait. I have not used it. You can Texas rig it also. But I thought that was a cool one. I just had to try. So that's bait number 2, the Gary Yamamoto Double Tail Hula Grub. That is a mouthful. Bait number 3. Bait number 3 is again from Gary Yamamoto. And this one is called the Cowboy. And this is a creature bait. And it's similar to the legs that are on the Double Tail Hula Grub. But it's your standard crawl bait. I think this is a 3-inch. I don't know, 3 or 4, one of the two. But I really thought this color was really cool. It's called the Green Pumpkin something. I don't know. I can't even read it. Part of it's rubbed off on the package, but it's like a copper brown, and it actually matches my Strike King structure jigs perfectly. So that's the Gary Yamamoto Cowboy, or standard crawl, little flipping bait. Alrighty guys, bait number 4. This one I am pumped about. And as you can see hanging up here on this little background I got here, I've already got one out of the box. And this is a different color of it. This is the first one that I bought, but I picked up number 2. This is the Spro Chad Shad 180. What a fantastic glide bait this is. So this is the one in bone. This is the bone color. And I'm not going to crack this one open yet, since I already have this one out. And this one right here is the Gizzard Shad. Man, those hooks are so sticky. This is the Gizzard Shad color of the Chad Shad 180. The action on this bait, of this glide bait, is phenomenal. Very wide glides, does a complete, obviously a 180, that's why they have the 180 on there. It literally completely turns around and almost faces backwards when you kill it. And I have been so impressed with this bait that I had to get another one. And so now I've got both colors that I need, some dirtier watercolor and some clearer watercolor. And so if you have not tried the Chad Shad and you like throwing big glide baits, the cool thing about this bait is you don't need special tackle or special equipment to throw this. You can throw this on your jig rod and just a normal reel. I throw that on a Daiwa Tatula and just on my normal Dobbins jig rod, 7.3 heavy. And it throws it like a dream. So I haven't caught a fish on it yet, so we'll see how that goes. But throwing it, I have no issues whatsoever. So bait number 4, the Spro Chad Shad. If you have not tried this and you like throwing big baits, give this a shot. This is $60, I believe. So it's expensive, but considering the price of, expensive swim baits, it's not expensive. So Chad Shad, thought you might like that one. Bait number 5, and I picked up a few different colors of these, and this is, well, I'd say my second favorite jig. My first favorite jig is the 6 Sense hybrid jig, but my second, and this is a close second. And I don't know, man, they're kind of tied. I'm lying. I think I like them equally. But this is the Denny Brauer structure jig from Strike King. It's in a 1/2 ounce, and I don't know what this color is. It's like a cinnamon. I guess that'd be a good name for it. The cinnamon structure jig. I really don't know the actual name of it. It doesn't say it on the back of it. I don't even know if you can actually see this. There you go. So it's like a brown. It's got some copper, some gold flake in it, a little bit of red, and this is going to pair perfectly with this Yamamoto Cowboy that I showed you earlier. That's why I went for that copper look, was to get a trailer for this structure jig. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we can go 6 and 7, but it's the same exact jig, just different colors, that Denny Brauer structure jig. So this one is, golly, the glare is terrible. This is a watermelon red, same thing, 1/2 ounce. And then again, I got, this one's actually in a 3/4 ounce Denny Brauer structure jig. And these are owner hooks on here. Same exact jig, just different color, black and blue. Alrighty guys, next up we got the Strike King Tour Grade Finesse Jig in the 3/8 ounce. It's got a Gamakatsu hook. It's a little finesse jig. I have caught many a fish on this jig. Golly, I'm so sorry about the glare. That is terrible. But this is black and blue as well. When the bite gets tough and they're not biting the bigger jig, I always downsize and go with the finesse jig presentation. And a lot of times that solves my issue. I love throwing a jig, and so I had to pick one of these up. And I actually picked up, and I don't know what I did with that bag, but I picked up some Denny Brower baby structure jigs. So this exact jig, but the small finesse size. So I should have added this in this unboxing here, but I picked up 4 of those as well in different colors. Alrighty, next up, I got a box of line, and this is just one of them. I got about, I don't know, 7 or 8 of these. This is the Seaguar Basics. This line is literally $9.99 or $10.99, and if I'm fishing tournaments or anything like that, I'll go to the InvizX. But if I'm not, and I'm just fun fishing like I have been lately, Seaguar Basics is the way to go. Cheap, effective, works every time. And I got 15-pound, 20-pound, 12, 10, and I think that's it. But I got a couple of each of those. Alrighty, next up, and this is something I'm excited about. I know it's winter time. It's cold. It's getting colder, especially here in Texas. It's finally starting to get cold. And I have gone through, I can't tell you how many different pairs of gloves. And they're never right. They are never right. They either get wet, and then if it's windy at all, you're freaking cold, so it's pointless to wear them. So I found these today at Bass Pro, and these are called the Glacier Glove. And it is a fingerless glove. It's got a neoprene bottom, but the fingers are cut out. So this glove, it says it's windproof. Obviously, I have not used them yet. The tags are still on it. I just got it today. But fits perfect. Seems warm. You can tighten your wrist. Fingers are open so you can cast. Use a bait caster, spinning rod, all that. I like that the bottom is neoprene, so if it does get wet when you're holding the fish, you should be good as far as the glove not being compromised and your hands getting freezing cold. So again, this is called the Glacier Glove. These are like 22 bucks. And they also make a full neoprene, the Glacier Glove, full neoprene, where just your 2 fingers, your pointer and your thumb, you can fold back, and so that they're exposed. But it'd be just like this, but the actual glove is there. You just fold it back, and there's a little what do you call it? Velcro right here. You Velcro the thumb piece and the pointer finger piece too. So I thought those were pretty cool. Those were a little bit more expensive. But they seem too thick. I wasn't really digging those that much. So I like the open format here, and I think that I can wear a skinny pair. I have a skinny pair of gloves that I got from Academy. I think I could wear underneath these if I absolutely had to. But I'm excited to check these out. If you haven't found a good winter glove, I'm going to report back to you and let you guys know exactly how I like these Glacier gloves. So moving on. And I'll do both of these at the same time. But I got some more 6th Sense Divine swim baits in the 3/8. This is Ghost Ice Minnow. And then same exact bait in the 3.8 Pro Blue. And so I got these for my A-rigs. So this will go with this. And I already have some swim bait heads, 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce to go with that. So 6th Sense Divine swim baits. Moving on. This is something I have been wanting to get for a long time. I passed it by numerous times, but this is from the company Storm, and it is their suspending strips to put on jerk baits, whatever you want to put on, crank baits, lipless, but gives you more control of your bait's action and suspending, and so I'm super excited to mess with these and see, what I can do with the jerk baits. I just got some Vision 110s, Vision 110 plus 2s, And I also got some of the Berkeley Stunnas, some more of those, which you saw me last year catching fish on the Stunna. But being able to modify slightly the bait, I'm super excited. If you have used some of these suspend strips or even the dots, shoot me a comment down below and tell me what you think about them. Moving on. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh well, I'm missing one of the items here. Alrighty, guys, and last but not least, I have been wanting this for so long, and I finally was able to get it. It was on sale on the website. It's normally $250. It was on sale for $149 today, and that was on the Garmin website. So I went to Bass Pro, and they had one left, and they had to find it too. But without further ado, I'm going to let you know. Garmin Navionics Vision Plus, US South. I have been wanting to upgrade my charts for so long, and I finally am able to get this done. As soon as I end this video right here and I edit it real quick, I'm heading out front and I'm going to upload these maps. But what this does is gives you just so much more detail, while idling and looking for fish and structure. And it has the satellite imagery. It has the relief shading, 1 foot contours. It's big time. I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you everything about it, but those are the highlights. And if any of you are running this currently, let me know down below what you think about it. Is this worth it or what? Everything that I've read and the research I've done, and like I said, I've been looking at this for a couple of years now. I definitely cannot wait to put this on the boat tonight. And so that's the last item, the Garmin Navionics Plus, Vision Plus, US South. Super stoked. I hope you guys enjoyed that unboxing. Bass Pro unboxing, December. It's Christmas time, so gift cards are flowing, and shopping sprees are coming. And so I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be asking for the same thing, getting gift cards and going up to Bass Pro. So these are a few things that I have picked up. I picked up a few more, but I obviously lost one of the bags or I misplaced it. But maybe I'll do another unboxing with those items. But super excited to see what the Navionics Vision Plus does. And also headed out to Squaw Creek Reservoir tomorrow. And so stay tuned for that video. That is a power plant lake here in North Texas. And it's a lake that I go to during the winter. With it being a power plant lake, the water temps are 70 to 75. Even though the water temps over here at my home lake are 53 to 55. So the bass are very active. You can catch fish in the middle of December on a 10-inch power worm. I'll put it to you that way. And so I'm super stoked to go there tomorrow. Hopefully I get a bunch of good content and fish catches for you. So again, check out YOLOtech.com, guys. Check out monsterbass.com. On the Monster Bass website, use code FISHING, the number 4, BASS20. To save 20% on your entire order. At YOLOtech, use the code FISHING for Bass TV. If you go to those websites and use those codes, guys, it directly helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And the December giveaway of the Platinum Box is coming up. I got an email today saying that it was on the way. And so as soon as it gets here, we'll do an unboxing and we'll get that giveaway rolling, guys. But I salute to every single one of you. Until next time, I'm out.